Adjusting neural transmission.
Alright, Nukenites, it's on. Time to figure out the second spot in the semifinals. Already figured out one spot, but of course I'm going to try to keep the spoilers to a minimum in these commentaries. I know some people probably watch a lot of these out of order. They'll find a game like Stork vs. Shine, they'll say, oh, I want to watch that first, to figure out what happens in that series first. And they'll watch that before the others. So I'm going to try to not spoil any of the other games here tonight. 4, 3, 2, 1... 0. Here we go. Pure versus Calm. Calm has already taken game 1, even though he really shouldn't have, because Pure had a big advantage in that game by taking down a hatchery with cannons. But okay, let's get into this game. Over here at the 8 o'clock position in Teal is Calm, scouting the right direction. And over at the 4 o'clock position in Yellow is Pure. Pure is kind of an enigma. I don't know what to make of Pure, really, because I've seen Pure do some excellent micro, some really good macro, and after every game he says he did not get a chance to show off what he had prepared, the kind of excellent multitasking skills that he's capable of. So I think that he definitely has a lot of potential, but that potential might not be able to get him through this matchup. Calm just won an MSL. He has a lot of great experience that he could use to take down Pure here. Plus, El Nino, as it turns out, is a Zerg map. I originally thought that El Nino would be a Protoss map because it's difficult to get the third gas, and thought that would make it very difficult for Zerg, but Zerg seem to be having no troubles at all finding that third gas, going across the map, plopping down the hatchery, and then plopping down a lot of Sunkens to protect it. And the lack of third gas is actually hurting Protoss more than any other race on this map, I think. Finding a way to get out anti-air is very difficult, even though this map seems to be a lot like El Nino or something like that. Still much harder to get a gas. There's no double gas on this map, so yeah, a lot more difficult. It's Forge coming up. There's a sign that says Pure looks like Ringo. That's interesting. Actually, it's something that one of the Nukenites said in the predictions section of my predictions video. Speaking of which, I'm going to do some predictions right here and now before this game heats up. Some very early gas from Calm here. He could be going for a Speedling build to start out with, or some Santa Clauses. Okay, here we go. Jackal 327 writes, Brain Zerg will crush Pure. PT, that's 3 E's at the end, says, if both Calm and Pure play normally, Pure should win. I hope the Brain Zerg has something up his sleeve, and chances are he will. Calm is scouting the right direction now, getting out those early Zerglings. Might be going for speed for them so he can deny scouting, which could mean a very, very interesting strategy. We'll find out soon. What he did to counter the taking down of his hatchery in the first game was go all-in mutas. And Zerg love mutas on this map. This seems to be a mutaless map. And it seems to be a lot more difficult for Protoss to get a Corsair Reaver build going on this map for whatever reason. Probably the lack of the third gas. Harder to get that third gas is why that's more difficult. Nexus coming up for Pure. He's already protected by 2 cannons, so I think he's going to be okay for a while. There's a probe looking around. Yeah, Pure is going out trying to find a third hatchery coming up for Calm. Actually, I don't even think does Calm have his second base up? I don't see the second base anywhere. He could be building it up at the top. It's kind of hard because this map has a lot of teal colors on it, so it's difficult to see if the base is up there. Well, I see one base coming down for Calm right now. This could be his second only base. Yeah, I don't think Calm has any other base. It's a very strange build from him, and I think it could be kind of an all-in attack, maybe a timing attack since he went for such an early gas. He could be going for all-in mutas again, actually, which is actually, oh, that might be what it is. The lair coming up. Oh, man, Pure, you better scout this. 3 cannons at the front, anticipating a Ling run-by, which Zergs love to do on this map. But Pure, you gotta scout this, man. I think this is going to be another 2-base Mutalist attack. Calm figuring, hey, it worked once. It'll probably work twice, especially on this map. I think it'll be very, very effective, the second hatchery coming down. And Calm is going to try to deny that probe scout. And wow, Pure really going to have to get that probe scout in there. If he sees the Zergling speed, which I'm sure has been researched by Calm to deny the scout of this, if he sees that Zergling speed, he's going to be suspicious. At least I hope that Pure will be suspicious and throw down some cannons. Here comes the Spire. This is a 2-base Mutalist attack. All in Mutals again from Calm. This could be absolutely devastating to Pure if he does not throw down at least 3 cannons at each of his bases right now. If he defends against this, he's going to be majorly ahead. I mean, a 2-base Mutalist build from a Zerg is very strong, unless it fails, unless you're not able to get enough probe kills, and then you're way behind. So Pure are going to have to defend here, and he hasn't gotten a scout. Pure has not gotten the scout. He's trying to sneak around, sneak by the... Oh, he sees the speed upgraded Zerglings, trying to deny that scout.